And I had to do that same thing too. Like respect women. You know what I'm saying? I went through a time where I objectified women in its entirety. But I remember talking to this girl from Florida. She was in church, and not to make it about that, but she had a body. Right. You know what I'm saying? And she was into church, but she would always overdress to cover up her body. You know what I'm saying? And I remember her calling me crying. This like 2015. This is like my first year in college, 2015. She calls me crying, and she essentially, like, the women of the church and a few men, like, essentially told her, like, man, she couldn't serve close anymore.
Why?
Because her butt was too big and her breast was too big. And even when like, I got her as a friend on Facebook. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even, but like, when you would see the pictures, it's like she's fully covered. Yeah. Like, turtleneck, skirt past the knees.
She's doing her best.
You know what I'm saying?
To wear this mostly for other people.
Because
I care so much about you. Yeah. I don't want that my physical features to make you stumble.
It was still, you know what I'm saying?
And it was still wasn't enough.
Bruh.
So that lets you know that most of this don't have nothing to do with that, but it's a heart condition. It's a heart condition on both sides, man.
No cap, for men and women, and for her to do it. And I say that when we were talking about why they leaving the church, she left the church, bro. She literally, for those who know, it's literally the girl that sing, and I don't have her name anywhere, but it's literally the voice of the woman that I'm talking about. She's literally on my song Starlit. That's her talking. That's a voicemail she left me in real life. It's her. She started selling lingerie and actually posting her body. You gonna kick me? You're gonna say I can't serve the church because of my body and I'm covering it. Well, I'm gonna show it.
Wow.
That's what she went to. I don't know what she's doing in life now, but around that time after she left, like, that's what she started doing. So, and it just dawned on me while you were saying that, like, yeah, like, for someone like her, she didn't no additives. This is just her. This is just how God made her.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow. And
she was shunned from the church. I remember it, bro. Like, they told me I couldn't serve at the church no more.
Man. Which is why it's important for us to put women in positions of power to help. Like, a young lady like that needs not women that are jealous of her, not women that are ashamed of her, but women that's like,
or scared of her.
You know what? Nah, like, I'm gonna help tell your story from a woman's perspective. Men, for some reason, think we know everything, and we think we know. We think we could look at this Bible, and that we're so perfect that we won't misinterpret the heart of anything in it. And that the way, because I say this all the time, the society we live in now is not the society it was. But a lot of the core issues are the same. There was an issue in the New Testament of men disrespecting women.
Yeah.
So much so that Paul had to say that the wife is the weaker vessel. Men will take that and say, oh, Paul was saying women are weak. No, it actually was to say she's more like fine china. So what do you do with fine china?
Context.
Yeah, what do you do with fine china? You don't just take, like, it's plastic dishes.
Yeah.
Man, you warm up that old barbecue on it. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But fine china, you don't even eat on it.
Bruh, you don't eat on it. It sits in the cabinet as it's precious. You treat it with dignity, honor, respect.
You don't want everybody touching
you
on it.
You don't want everybody. Thank you, bro.
You don't want and you don't drop it or handle it harshly because you don't want it to get chipped, scratched up, beat up. And that young lady that got ganged up on at the church, that's what they did. They took a piece of fine china and treated the china commonly.
Like it was like a what's them butter. The big butter buckets.
Them country crock.
The country crock.
Country crock,
you know what
buckets.
I'm saying? It got the spaghetti. You didn't clear the butter out. Now it's the spaghetti.
The spaghetti in there. You done warmed it up.
They don't even got a top no more. The Crisco
can.
Sitting
on the back. We've treated women in
like
that
Crisco
way.
cans.
Yeah, in that way.
They're fine. And that's, man, even the young man that I was talking to on TikTok yesterday, it's like, man, context is everything with the Bible.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it says certain things that it's exactly how we do the monologues for this podcast. Where it sound, if you just take out certain things out of context, it sounds egregious.
Yeah.
But when you actually get into the fine print of what it is we're saying and what it is the word is saying, it makes total sense, and God, it shows more that God is a just God.
Absolutely.